Welcome back to Summit Sunrise Live on TV8 Summit. I'm Shauna Henderson. I'm here with Troy with the Colorado Division of Water and Resources. Now, Troy, I'm really excited because the snow has been melting and the rivers are certainly filling up. I personally like to play on them, but you're here to talk a little bit about water resources. So tell us a little bit about what you guys do.
So fundamentally, basically, I administer, distribute, and enforce all of the ground and surface waters here in Summit County, which amounts to about 2,000 to 3,000 wells and about 1,500 surface structures, whether those are ditches, pipelines, reservoirs, dams. And all of those water rights are administered under a suite of Colorado revised statutes, several interstate compacts, and what's commonly known as the prior appropriation doctrine.
Okay, and that is a doctrine that allows people water rights?
Yeah, so in a nutshell, prior appropriation doctrine, it's more or I guess most folks know it as the first in time, first in right principle. So first or most senior water right has priority over all junior water rights, all water rights that came after in time. So for example, currently the call on the Blue River right now is the Green Mountain Reservoir, which is owned and operated by the Bureau of Reclamation. It has a priority date of August 1st, 1935. So any and all water rights that are junior to 1935 cannot legally take water unless they have a plan for augmentation, some form of exchange, or a substitute water supply plan.
Because the water from Green Mountain's been kind of grandfathered in, is that what you're saying? And
not necessarily grandfathered, but just they stake their claim for 161,000 acre feet of Blue River water back in 1935, prior to all subsequent water rights.
Now, I imagine that this is quite a task, so can you kind of summarize and explain what appropriation really means for the viewers, so that, that they can understand a little bit more on what that means?
Certainly. So prior appropriation, basically there's three fundamental tenets or legs of the stool, if you will. One is an intent to divert water. The second one is the actual diversion of water from a stream or a river or from the ground. And then third is the application of that water to beneficial use. And of course, beneficial use ranges from municipal to agricultural to industrial, kind of runs the whole gamut. A number of beneficial uses out there.
And we have a really big reservoir here, and is that, what is the process that goes to? It's pretty much goes down to Denver, just so people have an idea.
Certainly, yeah. So the other large reservoir here in the county is of course Dillon Reservoir, owned by the city of Denver. That actually has a water right that's dated 1946 for about 246,000 acre feet. So Denver Water, placed their claim on that water right, a little later or more recent than Green Mountain's water right. So they're slightly junior to the Green Mountain water right.
So there's a lot going on with water here in the county, and you guys do release the water. Is that your place, or who releases the water after it gets to a certain time?
So
because now it's filling up really quick.
Absolutely. So the water right holders, in this case Denver Water or Bureau of Reclamation for Green Mountain Reservoir, they administer those water rights and make those releases based on their needs and the needs of downstream senior water rights. So I'm not involved in the day-to-day releases, but what I do is I monitor those releases and make sure that everyone is only using or holding on to the water that they're legally entitled to.
Because I'm always curious. I'm a kayaker, so we follow the water quite often. And so, have any idea when it releases? I mean, how do you guys time it so that the lake's not too low or too high?
So it's they're very diligent about watching the snowpack from the snowtail sites, which basically tells them what the snow water equivalent is that's sitting on the mountain, and they look at existing stream flows and predictions for future stream flows. And keeping all that in mind, they monitor it very closely and try to hold on to as much water as they can. You know, for the last several weeks, Denver Water's been releasing quite a bit of water to make room for the runoff. Dillon Reservoir is anticipated to fill probably today or tomorrow, and
Wow.
Green Mountain Reservoir by 4th of July.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yes.
That's great news. So is there anything else you'd like to share with the viewers?
Oh, absolutely. So for viewers who are interested in learning more about Colorado water law, there's a fabulous opportunity on July 1st over at the Senior Center. This is a all-day seminar, $50, gets you lunch and some great information, basically the fundamentals from A to Z of water rights and Colorado water law. And this is jointly put on by CSU Extension, High Country Conservation Center, and Middle Park Conservation District. $50 for lunch and a wealth of information on Colorado water law. I've attended this particular course twice in the last 6 years, and it's fabulous.
So it's great for anyone that just wants to learn a bit of the water rights and water laws that are going
Yeah,
on.
certainly.
Perfect.
Great
And is
opportunity.
there a website you guys also have that people can learn more about what's going on?
Certainly, yeah. So you can go to water.state.co.us. That's the Colorado Division of Water Resources, who I work for. If you want more information on the Water Law in a Nutshell seminar on July 1st, you can go to Middle Park Conservation District's website, and they have the flyers that you just saw on the screen, as well as registration information.
Okay, great. Perfect. Well, it sounds like a great event, and
Yes.
all those that are curious about water, whether you're using it to play on, drinking it, or other laws that are out there, that's great to have. So
Yes.
thank you so very much.
Absolutely.
I appreciate it. Nice
Yes.
to meet you as well.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, we'll be right back with more of Summit Sunrise right after this.